Hello everybody, welcome back to Orwell. We have a whole bunch of people swimming around in the little left bottom corner over there. Where were we last time again? I think we were working on Abraham's profile. And Goldfills has been very quiet actually. Found out that he's actually part of the fishing club, although some people there didn't really want him there because they had been making some advances at people. Also we got Joseph Langley in for questioning, quote unquote. He is currently being questioned about certain financial donations to Nina, who is around here somewhere as well. Where are you? There you are. Unfortunately, the late Nina, and we got some information about Initiate as well. I think we should just go see what the reader says. How to start repairing my notebook. Campus Life Online. Whose would that be? I think that would be under Initiate, but let's go and take a look. Juliet is here. New picture of her. Still, let's see. How to start repairing my notebook. Started by Juliet K on Friday, February 4th. Don't know if that was a Friday. Sometime in the afternoon. So I got this new notebook for my studies as Christmas present from my parents. It was working fine till last week, but after a short presentation after me did this part, blah blah. Damn thing just won't turn on anymore. I think something's loose in the inside. But that said, I should just return it. But I am determined to fix this thing myself. That's why I came on this forum to ask for help. So come at me, clever IT guys and gals, give me some advice so I can call myself a real do-yourself notebook repair, blah blah blah. Oh, so we're gonna look at her notebook next. Okay, then we need a different profile first of all. Julie, where are you? Juliet, this is your PC. That's right. Thanks in advance. ASAV, have you tried turning it off and on again? Very funny, haha. Anyone here got some real advice, pretty please? Best return notebook, warranty be void. I had to let go of an idea once I have settled on it. No need to actually drag that into Orwell. That is such a girl thing to say. Why you have to be just so stubborn? Let's see, Goldfels is here. I hope I am allowed to speak a little off topic. Frankly, I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and I believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Weren't you the one who held this short presentation on ethics in online media? As I struggled through the sentences, I found this quite captivating. I'd love to invite you to my media ethics course next semester if it fits your schedule. Oh, and I am sorry I can't be of much help with your notebook. I am very sure you'll fix it in no time. Sincerely, this guy who we're trying to track. Oh, well, thanks for the kind words. Sounds interesting though. We might just stop by. Okay, so this is how the, why can't I drag this in anywhere? Right, we've seen that. Let's take a look inside her. That's right, the desktop. Is it, it's been fixed then apparently. Also, there's a text here. Certificate issued due to, we've seen this already. So why is it highlighted? Not necessary. Let's take a look. Let's nose around on her notebook. Oh, what a nice background. Rosentech Stelligan. Who's that? That's a familiar name. Oh, that's the university, I think. System, that's the history, I suppose. Browser history. Oh, lost connection to Orwell service. Orwell has lost connection to the main server. Okay. Aha, she turned it off. I guess the thing that made it so it looked as though things were glitchy on the laptop weren't working. Interesting. Well, we managed to get this though. Langley, offices Langley contact. Let's see now. Oh, it's back. Connection to the main server has been re-established. I guess that's Initiate letting its presence be known. W isn't working. Do you receive the message? Aha, there we go. Yeah, he's infected us. I just had a strange kind of connection problem. It was like the mainframe had vanished. I still got some data loss between the server and here. It seems it's all slow, going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could introduce our database, or intrude rather. Hello database, meet the other database. InfoSec says they have averted the attack. Huh. Guess who that was? Anyway, let's take a look. Nothing interesting here. Some random sites. There's the beholder, timeline still again. She doesn't exactly look up much, does she? Anyways, interesting websites. Nope. Let's see now. Trash. Greetings from Copacabana. Who's this? And who are... I have no idea who they are. She didn't like their photo. Stellican University, read your fantastic course, essay drafts. That's a long bunch of text, I suppose. My dear Juliet, it is from Goldtails himself. I came to the nation from Greiblingen, a tiny village near Stuttgart, Germany, where I still have a family. Oh, that's interesting then, I suppose, for people to note. Hello, there you go. What related documents, such as... Not going to read the email itself because I don't really care too much about that. Danger of the omnipotent digital information. Blah 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 blah. Unlimited reduction of the data B interpretation bits of this is all crap. This isn't the point, you can do better. Okay, cool. Nothing else in here. We still have Rosen for Rosen Tech. Material for PR. Verbs Rosen Tech. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Go meet in person always. You're the best, very thanks. Let's see now. Please big drive. Marie is aware the stuff's so confidential. Speaking the devil, do me a favor and come around personally next time, okay? Even though you're just started here this month, you can for surely already guess what Victor has to say about mail exchanges in the company. Asked me to get some specifics on a project with the internal codename Demiurge. Demiurge? Interesting codename. Hard to pronounce, I guess that makes it more secure. Here you go. Go chew on that, Slimes. Demiurge? I feel like I've heard that name before, but I don't mean from the Greek mythology. Neither do I. She's not there that month, I don't really care too much about that. Is there anything else? Happens offline. That is it. Okay, the reader. Help to find Gunther Ahrens. Huh? Missing persons worldwide? What? Who's Gunther Ahrens? There is always hope to be found. Hotline. Free of charge. Missing. Hey. Gunther Ahrens. Oh, they tracked the family. Alright. Appearance. Disappearance 39. Age now 63. Missing since 93. Greiblingen near Stuttgart. Oh yeah. My dear Gunther has been missing for several years now. One day Gunther did not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him nor have any clue where he might have gone to. We put all our hope on the new possibilities of the web to continue our search and maybe find him someday. Gunther, I have not lost confidence that you are still out there. You would never abandon us. You wouldn't. I know it. If you've read this, please call or write. Just give us something to know what became of you. We are not mad. We will never be mad. We are just waiting for you. Your loving wife, Margarethe, and daughter, Eva Ahrens. Huh. That is interesting. But I will do this. There you go. That photo seems like it was taken ages ago. Is that his child he's holding? No, it's mine. What do you think? Here's Gunther Ahrens' real name. ... Did you really have to send me ... Symes? Are you that lonely? How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. Yes, Symes. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That is what Mr. Goldfell's Ahrens must have done. Missing since... I guess that's interesting to note, I suppose. Since when he's been gone... Since when he's been gone. He was reported missing in 93, the year he immigrated. What did he do? Well, he immigrated and changed his name because he didn't want to be related to them anymore. Maybe he already had a plan of what he wanted to do in the future and he didn't want his kids to be connected to it somehow. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. What does that say at the bottom? If you've seen Gunther or recognize yourself, get in touch with us. Call blah 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 or write to sightings@tracelessinternational.int around the clock and anonymously. Maybe we should do that. Anyway, there's news here. Obituaries bought in the week. Lead news reporters in Love. I knew it. His obituary is going to be in here. I said it last week. As soon as we find that all the puzzle pieces start to fall together and find out that Goldfell's guy is the one behind everything, we're going to see an obituary and he's going to be dead. I knew it. Rachel Whitfield and hey, guess what? Gunther Ahrens. Gunther Ernst, age 63, passed away at his home near Bonton. Though he was friends with many, very few knew the true person behind his gentle smile. Although his achievements in life were numerous, Gunther was a person always filled with self-doubt. That is no wonder, considering the world wronged him over and over again. Yes, he had his mistakes. He wasn't innocent. Who is? Gunther always did what he thought was right. He deserved better. I will miss you, my dear friend. Who wrote this? There you go. You're telling me. What? Yes, I'm telling you. You're telling me we have been chasing a dead man all this time? Or maybe it's an alias? This. He's having a breakdown. This is downright impossible. I mean, he did write an email to Nina and Matronova just yesterday, didn't he? Or was it Initiate who did that? Oh, I'm beginning to hate the fact that we only look at points of data without knowing the full story. I'm beginning to hate it, rather. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Damn it. Screw all this. Screw Orwell. Symes is having a breakdown. I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? So the report from team of I just came in. It was completely abandoned. No furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. Also, Charles Haney died. Poor guy. 2 days beforehand. Right, let's take a look. There's things blinging. There's also a listener going on. Overview. I guess we could look over there. The Orwell project. Ah, we have a new one. There we go. Oh, Hancock has decided to become more dramatic, or at least the music in the background has been. Let's see. With all the new people on our site, proper introductions are in order. Why, hello there. Where did all those people come from? Where did they come from? Might it be due to the fact that the effing biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they still had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. I've tried and tried. Hey, that's Symes. And to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep uninvited, yet still wanting attention. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's definitely eager to meet you all. My good friend Benjamin Costigan. Ah. I'm gonna put that on the Harrisons then. And Sam's gonna go, how did they know my name? See? Why am I? Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more, if there is any. Well, you don't have to grant me anything, Symes. I do what I want. I want to know. I need to know. Oh, we're gonna invent... Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. No. What do you mean, no? I don't know. Let's see. He has a pregnant fiancée named Aiden Peters. Never would have guessed. Terrible secret he hides. What do you mean, terrible secret? See, Benjamin here is government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. No. What? No. He's having second thoughts about Orwell now. Oh. Well, here you go. How is this possible? This cannot be happening. Well, do you remember a certain hacker? And earlier we had a little issue with our servers, Symes. Do you remember that? It wasn't too long ago. Maybe 5 minutes. You need to go home? Okay. At least we'll have a quiet day. Let's see. No comments. Let's see the rest of the article. World meet my good friend, blah blah blah. On first sight, Benjamin seems like a fine man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his best years, lives in a cozy house. He's 32? He looks much older than that. I'd have guessed him to be somewhere in his early 40s. Right, never mind. Anyway, doesn't he? Even as pregnant fiancé, never would you guess terrible secret he hides. See, Benjamin ears and Orwell. Okay. Never heard of it? No surprise. I hadn't either. They don't want us to know, at least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you, which, with just a few mouse clicks, ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world will make those mouse clicks seem as if it were all just a game. Oh, are we really playing a game, guys? There is Benjamin. He is the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it, and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. This is the one's life we're gonna F up. That's one hell of a job, isn't it? Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get his info from? The answer is from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problemo, here's his address. Blah blah blah. If you would kindly visit him and send him my best regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastards that sit on the other side of this Orwell project who did dig through all your personal files and grin while they look at your nude photographs. We haven't seen a single nude photograph so far, Harrison, so keep your mind out of the gutter. Thank you very much. Thought is your friend. We'll get them for your promise. The thoughts must be free again. Hancock, do they even know that Goldfels is dead? Confusing. Alright, let's take a look at the Nestler over here. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long, and not again. Not this way. I've got you a gift, though. Take a look at your thought web server. Handle with care. He's the one who got all the information on the, Benjamin, what's-his-face. And maybe some on us as well. Who knows? Alrighty then. That's that. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do? Probably Simons will come back soonish and start complaining about how they've, been blocking his door or whatever. Like, why does gigs keep showing up? Can I undo this? Like they've been toilet papering his house and all that sort of thing. Let's see now. I think that the end of the day is here, is that right? That thing blinked at me a moment ago. I think that's the end of the day. Okay, let's end the day. Are you sure you want to finish your work for the day? Yes. I think we've seen all. A lot of things here popping up of all the stuff that we've been doing. Let's see now. Globally, need to locate Gober. Indication to believe that he was. Need to locate him. La la la. Nothing really new here. Was friends with Joseph Langley. Was sued. Suffered from. Was obsessed. Apparently, he changed his name. He was reported missing. He died last year, probably due to cancer. Researched his house in a remote area of Farview, and seems to be completely abandoned. Also in Farview, by the way, because he lives in Farview too. Benjamin. His identity was compromised. Personal information was exposed. And anything else, Joseph? Well, yeah, we picked him up because he was making donations to Nina Maternova. Although I don't think he actually knew that. Let's try it again. I don't think he knew what Nina was doing, so I don't think he thought that he was funding anything illegal. So I'm not sure if arrest was necessary. If you would just like ask him to come in for questioning, that would have been enough, and probably would have showed up anyway because he wanted to talk about getting Cassandra out of there. And I kind of think he would have proved his innocence just for cooperating. But I guess the Simons didn't think so. Initiated as a member of Thoughts, found a lot of lost information or misleading information. He was placed at Rosen Technology as an intern. He became aware of Orwell. He attacked the Orwell mainframe. Apparently, he was able to extract personal data. I wonder where we live. Probably going to find that out tomorrow. Under the spreading chestnut tree. Hey, we have a new one. Catherine Delacroix. Oh, hey, that's right. Good morning, investigator. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. You are, on the other hand, have been a hard-working investigator so far. You have proved Orwell is working as intended. I have. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to the advisor with an exposed identity. Indeed, he is in danger. Simons is well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Moving forward, we will not speak about him again. As far as you're concerned, he never existed. Who? With yesterday's so-called revelation about Orwell sympathizers, this terrorist group has taken to the streets. Now she's already dead set on bringing everybody in by the sound of it. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. See, here we go. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we have achieved. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abram Goldfels. Oh yeah, that's also a possibility. Identity theft. Find out who did it and where they are hiding. So we don't know why Abraham or Aaron, what's his name again? Why he left, but I suspect since he was added or admitted to the he entered the fishing club, and there were a few people saying, "Oh, we don't want him here because he's gay." He may have fled his wife and kids because he couldn't handle being married anymore, and didn't think there was anything other to do than to just leave the country and get a new name. And then he died, and then somebody needed new identity to be active under, and they picked him because he was the one who had an interesting background and that sort of thing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, find out where they're hiding. Now it's starting to get a little bit confusing who's finding who right now. Look, That's his report. There's a lot of blinging going on. Langley, Joseph. Don't need to take this photo in. What else? Anything good here? We have headlines. House of exposed government employee vandalized. Yep. Anti-Orwell protesters. Negotiations. Okay, more negotiations. Let's take a look over here. Anti-Orwell protesters gathered to Freedom Memorial remains. As thought activists unveil government surveillance system, Orwell supporters gather at former Freedom Memorial. Government stay silent. La la la. La 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 la. Okay. I wanted to look at this one as well. Private data was exposed. Farview's turned into a mess this morning. Look at all the windows. A quiet house in Farview was ravaged by vandalism overnight as raging protesters took up arms and tried to invade the home of government employee Benjamin C. and his fiancée. Looks like they managed it because everything is broken down over here. Color bombs and spray paint were used to deface the outer walls of the estate along with the owner's car, which was left in the driveway. The garden was trampled and several windows of the home were left shattered. Several, like all of them. Benjamin C.'s fiancée were not home during the attack, which was called in by several of their neighbors during the early hours of the morning. Just before the incident, Benjamin C. had been doxxed, a practice where online groups leak personal information on the internet with malicious intent by activist group Thoughts. When they claimed he was linked to a new government initiative, the project, now known as Orwell, allegedly will be used to install massive surveillance on all citizens in the nation. But this time it remains unclear whether anti-government protests connected to the project's reveal are involved in the crime. HH. So this is actually a pro-Benjamin article. The other one with the protest, let's read that again. Surveillance is tension. Dozen citizens protest near Riot Freedom Memorial Sunday evening and caused protests. The recent unveiling of Orwell, a mass surveillance program ensued. Information was leaked by the activist group Thoughts, in the same group that was brought to public attention as the alleged culprits of the bombings. The group claimed in a recent blog post that they had proof that the government has plans to use this system to put the population of the nation, minor and under mass surveillance. We have reached out to the government for a statement about the Orwell project, but at the time of publication we had not received a reply. More of the stories that unfold. Alright. They're becoming self-aware, one. Anything else here in the reader? Still the gigs. There's nothing in the gigs. Stop marking them. There's nothing there. Listener, let's see now. We have Thought must gather once again. There's Gunther Ahrens. To Cassandra Watergate. She's definitely going to be reading her mail. CC Nina Martinova. What? She's dead. Why are you CCing her? Also, Joseph Langley's in jail. Only 2 people are actually going to read this mail. Anyway, members of Thought, my dear friends, as you have all experienced lately, we are being besieged by the government. David Nassus called us terrorists and turned the public against us. This will stop today. Their days are about to come to an end. I have a plan. But for this to work out, we must meet like we did in the old days when we had our meetings in Café Chestnut. We will have a conference call at 4 p.m. sharp, because I am well aware that a meeting in person won't work out for us. You need to not fear surveillance. All's been taken care of. I will contact you. Get in a safe position. Be ready. Mr. Abraham Goldfels, aka Gunther Ahrens. And that goes under his profile. There he is. Lol. A gathering. We know Abraham Goldfels is dead. Someone must be impersonating him. This is clear as crystal. Yes, I know. Must act swiftly and collect as much evidence as possible before this gathering commences. Thought is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time consuming. I will say we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. 20. Oh, here we go. It's a counter. Good. Let's see. And there's a lot to look at, as a matter of fact. Let's take a look at you. Step the boundaries of agreement, plans for men's warning. We've read this one already. Let's see. The dear friends. I've seen that one. I was read. Talk must get her again. Oh yeah. Of course, the mail's been sent to several people. This one too, also in Joseph's mailbox. I don't know why we're seeing all this. Ghosting. Marka. Oh, Marka, hello. I did see her here earlier. Where is she? Mary Marka. This goes under Harrison. You were at the Chestnut yesterday, Harrison. So this is number 1. So I'm trying emails so you can't touch me any longer. You and me were done. I made it. This is where Harrison and Donald did his dirty work, probably thinking we would not able to... Okay, could you please be quiet, Mrs. Catherine? We will track him down. Gone through the information we have on the remaining suspects regarding the impersonation of Abraham Goldfels. He predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. I have no idea why he did this post. No, I don't care. Would he have the health insurance? Yeah, maybe, but I don't think so. He's probably the only impersonating... He's not. I know he's not. I know he's not. I mean, he is very reactionary, and I'm pretty sure he has some thoughts that are unsavory, but I don't think he's the guy behind it. Let's see, there's the Chestnut Cafe. Once again, the gigs, we're gonna ignore that part from now on because there's nothing interesting there. Okay, let's take a look at the Cyber Cafe. Load lobby. Oh, is there a chat? Hello, world. Tree ever growing, branches spreading. Everyone has the right to. Go down. Home to more than a lot of computing citizens. Cyber Cafe Chestnuts. High scores to win the game. What game is it? Honeypot, Death Nullity, Net, Jagged Review. What game are we playing? The Cause. Hosts. Meet your hosts. Leonore, aka Persephone. Founder and boss of the bunch. There's Ahmet. Rattlesnake, super admin and all-round super guy. There's Marka, Wicked Witch. She keeps the drinks rolling and bits flowing. Honorable host Harrison, former admin, and handsome. Oh, he used to be an admin, I guess that's okay. I'd like to take a look at Marka. Country which was not the active host donated 2 pallets of non-alcoholic beverages. Phone. Why can't I drag any of these things in here? Because now this is the Marka they were talking about. Let's see. Leonore, not counting. Ready. Let's take a look at Ahmed here, the Rattlesnake. He's got some information here as well. Less contribution. Okay, he's contributing stuff to the place. Cool. I guess. Anything interesting here? Oh, we have the 2C ID. That's good. Let's see now. Oh, here we go. Let's see what they have to say to each other now. Taking a long time to type. There we go. What he did? What did he do? What happened? They're after us now for sure. What was that necessary? Yeah, because he is kind of a... Like I said, he does things and then doesn't think about it. This is why I had to leave. Did you get Abram's email? Yeah, that was crazy. Ah, so they hadn't heard anything about his death yet. He just stopped communicating and now he's back all of a sudden. Where was he this whole time? Oh, so he knows nothing? Oh, that's weird. The person impersonating him doesn't seem to know that Nina's dead either because they CC'd them. That's odd. That kind of puts Initiate off my suspect list as the Abraham Goldfels impersonator. Don't hide anywhere you've been in the last 24 hours. My damn phone is gone, just like you disappeared this morning. You haven't seen it by chance. Oh, his phone is gone. Oh, that's interesting to note. No, that means any activity on his phone right now is probably not him. But where is he messaging now? From his computer? Don't hide where you've been for the last 24 hours. I'll leave that there for now, because I don't think it's necessary to include that. Let's take a look on the inside or the desktop here. This used to be his computer, but is it still? I guess it is. Ideas, which you may or may not have heard. I've been affiliated with a group called Thought in the past. I thought I might as well blow that right into your face before some data miner does and claim shit. Yeah, let me claim shit if they love worthless shit and all that much. Once upon a time, there was a Daft Punk who sought, that was also banned, to build an activist group, but it failed awfully. The moral of this story is your activism isn't worth shit because peeps just don't care. Who's writing this to who? As you may or may not have heard, the TNA office is a bunch of... yep, at least now you know. Don't say you haven't been warned. Who is he going to send this to? Nobody knows. Either way. His browser history. Where's my phone, TNA? Where is my phone? Oh, here's the phone. Also, he looked up Benjamin... Oh, yeah, of course. He sure did, because he needed that information, apparently. Oh. We're done. Oh, that's his phone. I don't want to go to his phone. I want to go back to here. There, I wasn't looking at this yet. Your life trust invoice. Oh dear. Wow. Lily. That's cute. Well, that is pretty cute. So let's see now. Message for the great Hancock. Juliet Carrington. Didn't we have this already? Dixon. Huh. Interesting name. Oh, that's the wrong profile. I don't know if they want to hear this right now, but who knows? You might find something under Dixon. I want to thank you for your support on my blog post for the thoughts. I have the feeling that Nita does not really like me. I hope I don't do anything wrong. Frankly, she scares me, but you know, I don't want her to occupy her spot in thoughts. I didn't want to occupy her spot. If you want, then we could meet tomorrow at Cafe Chestnut and talk about our great successes. Tell again the next big thing, everything besides Nina. I mean, I study at the campus. You work there. So we're neighbors anyway. Are you in? Alright. What's going on the desktop? Oh, that's his phone again. We weren't done here yet. We still have this. His family insurance plus. He's insured himself well. Oh yeah, he's got a double insurance. Why is that? From your stored bank account within the next 2 days. Thank you for trusting in life. That is a lot of money to be spending on life insurance. I don't know. Let's see. Life trust invoice. Also from March. There's 2 of them. Huh. Alright, now let's look at the phone then. Sky chat code tracking. Hey. Oh. Any of these places important? Can I go? No? That's probably where he is. Camping. That's my own phone in the background. Let's see, what else do we have here? Mails? Don't investigate attention. Oh. But this was sent April 17th. What day is it? I don't know. Let me just go back. Hang on. April 17th. Okay, so that message was sent today from his phone. But I don't think that he is the one impersonating Abram Goldfell, so I will not go ahead and do that. Or I won't drag it in there because I know that he is probably not Abram Goldfell. So somebody else sent it in his place from his phone, which would be really incriminating. But he sent it today. Or set the boundaries of agreements. That's so odd. Is that all the mail there is? Apparently. Contacts Jules, her phone number, don't need that. Cassandra's phone number, not really important right now, I think. Is it? Because they've been texting each other the entire time. No, I'll hang on to that until such a time that there might be more interesting things going on. Who's that? No idea. Okay, Guess that's all there is, just these 2 pictures? That's not a lot. Sky chat, hey Jude, happy birthday, have a good one. Hey Harrison. Sorry, not sorry. Won't be coming home today. Be there tomorrow, promise, in case anything happens. Call Jake, kill Jake, I'll come right ahead. DC, are you coming? Right. Oh, this is still Jude. Sure, 8 straight 8 to do. Come back tonight. Gotta ghost for a while. Trust me. Just gotta go. You're such your juice sometimes. Talk to you later. F you. Yeah, sometime maybe. So sent on the 16th. There's no sentence. I won't be coming home tomorrow or today. Odd. Right. Interesting. Now let's take a look at the listener. What's going on? A Night to Remember from Dixon. Reports Stelligan was a lively gathering of open-minded people, students, teachers, professors, and others formed a bright and colorful crowd. All 6 of them. I got to admit, when Abram asked me to join, thought I wasn't sure what to think of it. Join an activist group, that's not a thing for me. Left the event planning to me. Me, who had never done anything close to this before. Pretty scary task, as both Abram and I were closely tied to Stelligan University. My suggestion was to organize a peaceful protest here. So the raise of bears, isn't it? Just pretty much okay. I don't think that's interesting, but there was something about initiate somewhere. There. That's important. Knock, knock. Who is there? Who are you? Oh, it's him. Name's Initiate. I can see that. Let's see what he has to say for himself today. What happened to thoughts? These bongs are ringing in my head. Just don't know. Was his thoughts work? Was it a government setup? Why are you asking Juliet these questions? Listen, I don't know either. I'm sorry, but this shit is merely going down the drain right now. If you can help us, do it, please. Help got you where you are right now. Huh? To dox this Costigan? Harrison told me you want to assist us. There we go. We knew he did, but okay. It's a nuisance. You must reveal his true identity. This might shed some light on what his motives are. Maybe. Can you do that again? What you did? Oh, she wants it done again? For sure. Barely got out last time. I need more intel on this thing. First, at the moment I don't see a way. Damn. So what are you doing? What are you wearing? Oh, you don't know yet. Found its thought sense message. Abe is back? Kinda. Where from? Coincidence. Naturally. If you know Abraham won't send this together as well, it's going down 4 p.m. It's conference call. Give me your number and I will invite you as well. No thanks, but no thanks. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. Email sounded authentic, but have it your way. I will. La la. Good luck to you. Find out what's going on here. You're gonna need it. Okay. So it looks like nothing new is popping up, and that means I'm gonna have to start dragging things in there that are still here. We have 12 more data chunks that we can actually throw in there. Left you planning to me. Is that important to note? I don't really think so. Let's see. The phone contacts. Jules and Cassandra. Oh no, the phone is locations. That was most interesting, I suppose. The map. Let's see. This is 5 of them. But this is the place where he camps out. So I'm gonna go and grab all of these. Under Harrison. Thank you. We have to wait until something pops up before we go and do more things, or leave the addresses alone, but so far so good, if you call that good at all. Half our time is up. Stay diligent and considerate. What, it gave you addresses? Blink. What just popped? Browser history. Okay. Desktop. Yes, we saw that already. Nothing. Oh, I've seen this already, I think. Nothing new. Very well. 2 devices offline. Hey, Gunther. Let's grab our deceased friend's profile. Where is he? There you are. Oh. Yes, that is also a good idea, because we want to work on initiates. There you go. So they're going to try and attack Orwell once again? Well, let them come. Let's see now. I need to apologize for you to remaining silent for such a long time. I've been working out a plan and hiding, so this is not initiate then. Today I need to call upon your help to make it happen. I'm aware of your capabilities and your skills. You need to stop trying to tear down walls, instead shifting to running through open doors. Here's where to find one. Can we grab this? Nope. 4 p.m. today. Abraham Goldfels. So it's probably somebody from the inside then. Inside Orwell, I mean. And maybe it's Symes. Who knows? Wouldn't that be interesting if it was? Let's see now. Nothing else here. I mean, why can't we drag this in? That he knows this. Whoever Gunther Ahrens is and who is impersonating him. Alright. So that's that. I think we're just gonna go back to the addresses, I suppose. Let's see. We haven't dragged this one in yet. Wrong person. Harrison. Portobello Road. There's a star here. Yeah. We'll look at that again. The other address is just his thing. There's nothing new here. Still, I can just likely timelines. Let's take a look at the timelines, I suppose. Is there anything new here? This is all old stuff. Nobody's posted anymore. Not surprisingly. I guess let's put this in here. Juliet's. This is April 12th, though, at the moment I'm thinking of Freedom Plaza. There you go. Nothing new coming up? Alright. That's nuts. Anything new in the headlines, by the way? Nothing new here. There's this guy. Nothing interesting in this article about Triflet, of course. Let's see. Do we have anything else? The door is open once again. I'm sorry. Initiate. She wants me to get that data point that the mail with Abraham Goldfels was sent from his phone. And I don't like it, but I think that's probably going to be the only thing that's going to push the story forward. So we're going to have to do something about that. Why did you throw this out? Greetings from the Copacabana. What's wrong with it? Maybe she doesn't like these people. If that's nothing new here. Alright. Then... Or there is the other email address. Let's see. Who did she mail? Where was it? No. No. Where is it again? There was someone who has received a mail. Maybe it was under his desktop. Let's see. Mail subject. Message to the Great Hancock. There we go. That might mean we get some more mail. But no. Doesn't look like it. So, I guess it is back to the phone with the mail, and then we'll say, oh look, he's mailing as Abram Goldfels, even though I already said that he lost his phone. Although we can have no real proof, of course, that he actually lost his phone. There you go. See? That's all she wanted. Well done, investigator. Make sure we have all the relevant locations where he might be hiding in profile so we can make an arrest. We've already done that, never mind. There's only one more location. I'd like to look around a bit more though. Nothing? Okay. That would be his map. We still have the outskirts camping, which is where he lives, I believe. And that's all of them. We still have 2 more things to collect, apparently. But where shall we collect them from? Good one. There's nothing interesting here, was there? Coming home today. Why would this be interesting? We've seen that already. I guess her phone number would be interesting to grab, I suppose. I thought we already had her phone number. Apparently not. Juliet, we have your phone number. Keep an eye on her as well. Obviously, it's almost 4 PM. We most likely have only time for 1 more upload. Make sure it counts. If you could get out of my way, you might be able to do something. Offline. Listener. Victor Rosen. Victor Rosen for Rosentech? New person? Carrington? Victor here. Oh, hey, Victor. Talk to Maria. Why are you not at work? Oh, I sent a signal. Did you read? No, you did not. You were here the entire weekend. That's what the tracker says, but no one authorized you to do so. Now that you are meant to be here, you are not. Also, what is blah 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 registered under your account that the Vice ID does not belong to a company? Appropriate. Oh, that is interesting. I don't think so. I don't think so? Oh? What's going on? I'll grab this one. Because who knows, she might have had other reasons. It's 4 PM. Getting intervention teams ready to check all the locations you've mentioned. Now, to wait and see what H5 star PNs happens. So they've been hacked again. What's going on? It's getting replies. I'm getting replies? Oh? Oh, Orwell's going green. Oh, and purple. I'm not doing this, by the way. It's this guy. Could you update your phone, please? Not a call. Now let's see what they do. Hello, I am Abraham. Hello, is this working? Anybody here? Joseph are here. Huh, did you really expect otherwise? I don't know, somehow. Oh. We're back on Gunther. What is this? Who are you? A fool who is baffled by the madness he just witnessed. Otherwise, initiate. Well, glad you decided to join us. That's completely unintended. What do you mean? You're in the call, aren't you? Or somebody else hooked him up? Oh, who is doing this? That's interesting. I thought he was hacking us. Oh, damn thing. Incredibly easy. He did what? And that worked? Like a charm. Now I cannot control the damn thing. It's really, really worrying. Come again? You have Orwell on a freaking leash? How does that worry you? My control is limited, and the Guff will get the control back at some point, but this isn't my primary concern. What makes me nervous is, why would Abraham have such extensive knowledge of Orwell? Because he is Orwell. Dun, dun, dun. This whole thing reeks of an enormous trap, and at this point, where it gets even worse, I had a quick look at this file. You would not believe what it says. He's into ornithology. Abraham is dead. He died quite some time ago. Dead? No. Abraham, how? He was very sick. Cancer. Ugh, you old fool. Why couldn't you tell us? He gave me the orders for the bombings after his demise. This means someone has been setting up real bad, and not only her, all of us. So who is he? I don't know, that's what we're all trying to find out. Let's prove your point. Yeah, what point, Jules? It was me. I set you up. I knew it. Wait a second. I can't believe where this is going. Are you for real? Are you telling me you told Nina to place those bombs? I did. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. Wait, the hell, why? Or what the hell? Ruined everything Abraham and for thoughts. So you decided to leave me wasn't enough for revenge. You had to kill innocent effing people and blame it on all of thoughts. It was necessary. Only when things are at their darkest will people listen, take note, and actually enact change. Abe knew that. I know it was extreme. It was murder. God damn it. Believe me, I know. Your actions really screwed the members of Thought. Screwed them real good, most of all Nina. How can you justify that? And her son as well, let's not forget that. What did you do all this for? Thought needed to be destroyed, that was the whole point of this formation. Instead of seeking me out and arresting me, Orwell labeled you all target persons and investigated you all. People need to know, or see how effed up it is. It's not protection, it's invasive and manipulative doom for everyone. No one is innocent, everyone's a suspect. He wanted to make the world stand up against things like Orwell. He knew how dangerous the project was, that's why he worked on it. He did what? He worked on Orwell? This confirms what I feared, but I didn't want to believe it. If so, he could have gone to the media and make it all public, couldn't he? He was afraid. He thought nothing would ever change if he did. Can you blame him? He told me everything and only me. Why only you? La 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 la. Yeah, me neither. Guy here leaked information about was man on the inside, only an advisor. The person who has really been spying on you is still around. That would be us. The person who actually went through your stuff, passed on the data. The one listening right now, the investigator. That's right, I'm talking to you. I knew you had to be around when everyone would come together. You had to be listening. Mission was just a windfall, a chance to make sure you'd not immediately go up against us. I have a question for you. Now that you saw Orwell firsthand, do you really think that this system will help anyone? Did you think the government would not spy on you as well? Did you think there's a lot of questions? Oh good, they don't want me to answer anything. They evaluate even you. Yeah, I knew that. Abe knew that. He saw the madness. Will you stop talking so fast? I can't read it that fast. Outside the nation. People history. Not outside the system, that no one is outside of the system. I know. All you need to do, investigators, upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. This is so mind-bogglingly stupid, Jules. Why would the investigator cooperate? The Gulf will come after them. That's exactly the point. This evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. If the investigator incriminates themselves, they will be forced to prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigators are actually being spied on as well, publicly. So what is she really saying? Is in the files too. I say we make use of the fact we have control over Orwell. Let's use it as a weapon and turn it against the government. There's something dirty to be found about Mrs. Delacroix for sure. Let them act on that evidence. Now we're talking. Ugh. She's gonna get replaced. This isn't the right way. Oh yeah, and effing us all up was the right way then? Bullshit. And getting Nina shot, was that the right way? But how can we trust this investigator to help us? What the hell? How did they find... Oh. Seems you just fell prey to this great surveillance system. It's down to the two of us, as it seems. Well, my plan to gather support for you failed, investigator, but if you plan to still want to fill my plan, go and give the Delacroix hell, you will find something dirty. It's time to make up your mind. You can tear down the entire system. Just complete my plan, please. What will make it more sense? I mean, even if we did... There she is. Just need to find the UID of the device. I cannot tell you here now that Orwell isn't tracking data chunks. Where? Now we're going very quickly. Stop this war frozen. It's full understanding if you judge and incriminate me for what I've done. I think I deserve to do the right thing. Good God, that's a lot of text. Finally, I thought these terms were different. Back-end engineers say you've had an unwanted guest, but we already know it was thought. It's about time to undo them. We must be strong, must show these people for what they are. Their nation's safety is depending on it. Okay, well, now let me just go back here and read this for a second. Because there was a lot of text here. Prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigators are actually being spied on as well publicly. And our target person easily assess her when able to stop to work for the tech union. In the office, he told me I maintain it. Do the right thing. Okay, let's see now. Desktop. It's got your gallery context quote tracking. Poor choice to follow is Abraham Creep just because you worked for roadside does mean it's a good job for you. Okay, so that is not in agreement with her choices. Let's see what else we have here. How's things? Very good. La 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 la, what's this? A lot faster go through Freedom Plaza. Yeah. And you mentioned Freedom Plaza is now highlighted. Okay, that's not super interesting. Can we do both, maybe? I mean, I don't know how I can get my own information in this system. Doesn't seem to be the possibility. Or am I a part of this thing now? Is there an Agent Dibble somewhere in here? Amy Peters, Mary Bly, Bruno Watergates. Let's take a look at Catherine. See, in advance Orwell might be, it won't get much from a switched off PC. Goodbye, investigator. See, you might find yourself in a position where you're wishing you had listened to my warnings. Okay. Blah. Is this us? Cape Town. Oh, I've already looked at that. Reader. Thomas O'Harrell, he's been arrested as well. Alumni, we've seen all that. He looks a little bit haggard. Not surprising, of course, with what we've been doing lately, so I'm not really sure what we're doing right now, because we're still looking at Goldfells. We could have been looking at... Where is she? Catherine? Connected to... Oh, yeah. Partner up in law officer. Okie dokie, that's all we know. That is all we know. I'm confused. Now, let's take a look. Insider, there should be the alumni page on the reader somewhere. Where is it? It was actually lit up, people. Notable alumni. She's in here too. Catherine has been a member of the party. I'm just gonna drag some stuff in there. And a nice picture of her, because why not? It is, I can't put my own information in here, so I don't know what else I could possibly be doing. Horses, oh, that's all very interesting. Now let's look at the party, leaders of the nation, yada yada, there she is, that's right. Found position for secretary, exception safety bill. Up. And a nice new recent photo, I suppose we should do that. Hello, Mr. Faulkner. Something popped that I don't know what it is. Let's take a look. We have accounts. National holder is meeting with NSEC security personal phone. Hey, hello. She knows I'm tracking her, right? I think so. She cancelled her attendance from 1 to 3. Oh, she's not going to the negotiations then? Or who is she meeting? Meeting with NSEC security. You cancelled attendance. Alright. Cool. Let's see now. This is father and son. Anywho, let's take a look at your contacts list. Anybody interesting in here? Probably. Let's see now, what about the Sky Chats? Hey, Mom. Hey, Frank. Oh. Car is dangerous. Why? Yeah, how you guys? Not much interesting going on here. Getting out late today. Thanks for taking care of it, honey. What? Leakage. Okay. So this is your number, you piece of, you live the nation's glorious people alone, but your poison juice bread, you blocked the user. Oh, that's probably initiate Catherine. Up for a quick call in a moment. Therefore, is going to F us up if we don't calm the situation down. Heading there now, we need to ground, alright, call me. Bombs have been a real blessing. That's interesting to throw in there. Oh, and now the system decided to just give up. Oh, she's resigned. Tight-lipped during the announcement. And Orwell's cancelled. Oh no! I have to find a different observation job. Are we in there too? Thought to be renewed. Application revealed a malicious project thought to be rebuilt. Continued to reveal revelations of power abuse. Karen was besieged with journalists over announcements. Oh, there I am. Entangled with activist group thought as an immediate arrest. Whether their home country will comply to the extraordinary or extradition request remains to be seen. That's us. Look, what is our name? Agent Dibble. That's all you need to know. Ta-da! Where am I in the web? Probably connected to... No, not connected to Delacroix. Connected to... Amy Peters... I'm nowhere on the map. Well, great. The investigator is likely to be in a position of insider information under a surveillance project known as Orwell. There we go. Hooray. I uploaded information on myself. Was that what you wanted? I don't know. Either way, it looks like Orwell, buddy, you're gonna get shut down, at least for the time being. Gone. Osmotic Studios. That is the end of Orwell. And also the end of the game. So I hope you enjoyed it. And also I hope you enjoyed this extra long episode, because the end was nah. So I decided to do the entire thing in one go. And that means next Tuesday we'll have to do something else. We'll see what that is. Maybe there's more games like this. Who knows? Either way, for the time being, thanks for watching. Make sure to not leave any personal information in places you wouldn't want people to find it. And bye-bye for now.